Welcome back, everybody, to Plaid Couch. Today we have a different video for you. We're going to have a superhero comic book character draft, and we have 6 positions available. Leader, who's leading this team of misfits that we are creating. An attacker, who's going to be our main source of offense. Defender, who's the tanky person who's taking the brunt of the damage, different things like that. Healer, who is going to fix our team members up, who's going to heal them throughout the fight. Support, this is who is boosting up our characters, who's providing them that extra boost. And then a wild card, Let's get crazy with this. We do have restrictions. We do have restrictions just to prevent people from getting all Marvel characters. One character must be a Marvel.
Who do we make that restriction for?
Matthew.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
One character must be a Marvel hero or villain. One must be a DC hero or villain. One must be a non-Marvel or DC hero or villain. One must be a human character. They can be in the Marvel and DC universes, but they just have to be a human character without powers. Batman falls under the hero and villain, even though he just has gadgets and everything. He's in the Justice League. He's part of a superhero team, everything like that. And then we have 2 wildcard picks. Did you pick Batman as your human?
No, but I feel like my human pick now is like null and void because of that logic, even though they are indeed human and just only human.
Like if they're in S.H.I.E.L.D., that doesn't count as being a superhero.
Yeah.
But if they're on a superhero team,
we can discuss.
Is it Iron Man?
Okay.
Iron Man would obviously be a Marvel hero.
Yeah.
No fucking shit.
Wait, we're just
I'll
saying.
I'll pitch it, and then
Okay.
if it's wrong, then
Alright.
I will have a backup for that
You
one.
pitch it, and then we'll shoot it down when we get to that.
Draft order is as follows.
Just like any other time I speak.
Draft order is as follows. Jaylene will go first, then Burguy, then myself, then Matthew. It is a snake order, so then Matthew will pick again, myself, Burguy, then Jaylene picks twice. So, Jaylene, start us off. What position are you filling first, and who will it be?
So actually, before I start my picks, I need you guys to know how serious I'm taking this draft. So not only am I picking my team, I thought we need a director of my team. Who recruited these people? Who got the gang together? In the Avengers, you have Nick Fury. He's got Maria Hill right by his side. So I felt that was very important to get, to boost the team morale, to really enhance my team. So I'm going to send a picture in the Discord so you can get a visual here of just who's directing these guys.
It's gonna be
So,
a GPT photo of you.
So this is Jane Fury and her right-hand man, the Phone Ranger.
I love this.
So what's
awesome.
So Jane...
You
Jane's
can only
kind
pick
of
one
like
of
the
them.
director. No, see, because Jane is kind of like Nick Fury in the Avengers, and then A.G. Bell, aka the Phone Ranger, is like my Maria Hill. That's my right-hand man.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll allow it.
The Phone Ranger
He's kind of
is...
looking at the screens. He's looking at the phones and telling me any intel he picks up on, and then I'm directing the team.
What was the Phone
You
Ranger's
got the
name?
lore all figured out.
What was the Phone
AG
Ranger's name?
A.G. Bell.
So the Phone Ranger is your pick?
Alexander Graham Bell.
Nope. It does not ever specify in the comics what AG stands for.
Where are they from? What country? 'Cause that is that's a bit contentious.
He is American.
Ooh, okay.
He is
We're
American.
set there. Don't try to tell me Alexander Graham Bell's Canadian, chat. He wasn't.
Oh,
Telephone was
Jaylene.
invented in America.
What position is the Phone Ringer filling in your team?
The leader, right?
This isn't my team. This is just like the behind the
That's
scenes
your
of my
mascot.
team.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
your first
No,
pick?
I was so
I
confused.
clearly specified that's not my pick.
Okay.
These are, we're just the ones who created the team.
He's the
Phone
meat
Ranger's
shield.
helping
Got
me
it.
with the team.
Got
He's
it.
phoning the people in. I can't contact all these people.
So
He's
wait.
got powers to transcribe and feed through all the phone waves. So when I call needing somebody on my team, he can
Yeah.
get them. I can't.
So quick clarification: if this isn't your pick, can I still pick the Phone Ranger for my team?
Yeah, and Jane
Okay,
Fury
good.
is also on the table if you want Jane
Well, they're
Fury.
not a hero or in any of the comics. So, what's your first?
But she could be a human
pick?
spot.
What's your first actual
Okay.
pick?
You could cut all that, but I photoshopped that and
Leave
it
it
made me
in.
laugh really
I'm
hard.
leaving it
Leave
in.
it in and play it at. Leave it in and play it at a quarter speed.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What's your first fucking pick?
Jeez.
Sorry.
Like 7 minutes into the video.
I had to include that. My first pick, I'm gonna take my human first. You guys can let me know if this isn't allowed because they're technically on a human team or on a superhero team. Jesus Christ. They're technically on a superhero team, but I think they classify as a human. My first one would be Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff.
I'm fine with that.
Does that count? Because she doesn't have as many like gadgets and stuff as Bruce Wayne, Batman. And also, like, I would argue that she's not like one of the more important people on the Avengers. Like, she's definitely important, but you know, she's not going out there like Thor.
And you said she's your attacker?
So she is to be my human. Fuck it, she's my wild card.
All right.
But yeah, she's a trained assassin. She knows lots of hand-to-hand combat. She is skilled in gymnastics. She's a weapons expert, and she's worked with a team before, so she knows what she's doing. She's a good team player.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think anybody was gonna pick Black Widow. So.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't
Not
sure.
after what she does in
overall.
Marvel Rivals.
Okay, well, fuck
That's
you. I thought that.
Low. That's low.
I
Tegan.
thought that out of all my picks, that would be like the one that someone might grab just because they wouldn't know who to pick for human. So I'm gonna take Black Widow, and I guess she will be my wild card.
All right. Burr guy?
My first overall pick for my team. I'm gonna take a leader, and I'm gonna take a DC hero, Batman.
All right. Yep.
He's gonna fund everything, and he's a genius. So we're gonna win every fight, no matter what.
That's fair. You honestly made my decision easy because I'll just jump into mine. My leader will be Superman.
Oh shit!
I was gonna pick him for defender.
I mean, he's all about truth, justice, and the American dream. Nothing better. But Batman is a great pick. If you didn't pick him, I was snatching him. So
Say somebody was gonna get Batman early on.
I was trying to call your phone to trade up, but
yeah,
I don't need him.
you got Black Widow, #1 overall. This is like Tegan, put in the clip of when they're doing the 75th anniversary All-Star draft, and Charles Barkley took Allen Iverson #1.
Welcome back to All-Star Weekend on TNT, and we're ready to begin the ultimate NBA All-Star Fantasy Draft. First 2 rounds are about to commence. The first pick belongs to the Chuckster, representing the rebounders. Charles, who's the first pick? Let me guess.
Allen Iverson.
Who's your first and your second pick?
Yep.
My first and my second.
Well, go with your first.
I'm gonna start with my.
Yep.
Well,
Start
yeah,
with your second.
I'm gonna start with my team leader,
Okay.
Dick Grayson as Robin.
Robin or Nightwing?
Robin.
Bold move.
I just saw Burguy's non-reaction to that.
Well, hold on, because Is it like Teen Titans Robin? Is that Dick Grayson?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Teen Titans Robin.
Then that's a good pick, I think.
But he turns into Nightwing.
Yeah, but as a team leader, I think Robin more stable mentally.
And you know what? Honestly,
Yeah.
I talked with them earlier. Remember that Nightwing comic I had where you just opened it up and it's immediately him getting his shit kicked in?
Yeah. Like what? So he's an acrobat is his backstory.
That's fucking awful.
Matthew, that's your DC hero and villain off the board. What's your next pick?
Yeah. My next one is my attacker, and I used a wild pick for that.
Okay.
So Static Shock.
Ooh. Nice
I fucking
pick.
love Static Shock.
Is
I
that,
used to watch that cartoon all the
is that
time.
DC also?
Yeah. I don't
Okay,
think
I'm
he
unfamiliar
originally
with
was, but like the cartoon did really well in DC. Got the rights at some point and started making comics.
Like you were watching the '90s Spider-Man, I was watching Static Shock. It was awesome.
Yeah.
No, that's a great show, great pick.
Power Ranger's still out there if anybody wants them.
I'm all right on the Phone Ranger.
Ranger.
AG Bell. What
I
could
will
that
go
stand
with
for?
my wild card pick, which is Spider-Man.
Okay.
And that will be my Marvel hero.
Oh, Spider-Man the wild card.
Yep.
Because your first pick was Superman.
Yep.
I'm following you now. So you've
I
got a
need some
Marvel
more
and a DC.
S-Men on my team.
Dragon's got a theme.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, and then
he'll
it's
keep
me.
morale up.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick my next best guy that I think is best for my team because I don't think you guys are going to pick him. So I want to pick someone who you guys are likely to pick.
That was my logic with Black Widow.
There's someone
I
in
have
my
to.
mind that I can almost guarantee you will pick.
That I will pick.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm gonna take my supporter next, and I will use a wild card pick to go for another DC hero.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the Flash.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
Good pick, fur guy. Good pick.
I think I've got some synergy there.
Yeah, that's a good one. Honestly, I'm not the biggest
Just
fan
like-
of the Flash, but overall, solid choice.
And I think supporter is his best spot here because he doesn't have to front line, he doesn't have to defend, he can kind of just do whatever
Yeah,
needs done, and he
what's
can get there
needed.
and do it.
No,
He can be everywhere.
That's fair. That's kind of why I put Spider-Man in that wild card spot because I'm like, he's not necessarily the attacker, but he can get some shit done.
Oh yeah.
All right. Jaylene, you now have two
from
picks.
Jaylene.
I'm gonna take my healer next and use my DC slot, and I want Raven from Teen Titans as my
Ooh.
healer. One of her
Damn.
abilities is literally empathetic healing. She also uses dark magic in some of the comics, so she could probably learn some healing spells from that. And she can also fly, so she can get where she needs to go, whoever on the team needs healing. And again, she's worked on a team before, so she's got that team experience.
I'm a big fan of Raven, especially on TikToks I've seen.
Jaylene, I'm noticing a theme with your team so far. You gotta have a
gonna
lot of
keep
black
going.
leather and black clothing around.
Listen, the theme's gonna keep going. With the whole
Dommy mommy
Yep.
aspect.
pretty much, because I'm gonna draft my team leader next, and it's gonna be Jennifer Walters herself, the She-Hulk.
So
and
you lied to me when
listen.
you said She-Hulk wasn't gonna be on your team.
Liz, I knew from the start she was going to be on my team. I love She-Hulk. She's awesome. She's very smart. She's a lawyer, so she's got really good problem-solving skills. She's led teams before. She has led the A-Force. And then she's also been in the Avengers. She's been in the Fantastic Four, so she has no problem working with the team, being a team player. She's obviously very strong, lots of confidence, and she can easily adapt to a situation. And I just think she will be very good leading our team here.
I think that's a good, solid pick. All right. Bergie, your turn.
Oh shit! I have to go again already.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't picked a Marvel character yet, so I think I'm gonna do that here. On defense, I'm gonna take Wolverine.
See, Wolverine was the one I knew you were going to take.
And just he'll never die.
I was gonna say, at first I was like, not attacker, but then it's like, oh well, he'll just stand there eating every single thing thrown at him.
Well, I'm saving attacker.
All right.
For this one guy. So hopefully I can get him and you guys won't take him.
Yeah.
So I need my attacker spot open.
All right. I will use one of my wildcard picks for support, and I am going John Stewart's Green Lantern.
Damn, good pick.
Burga does not agree.
What?
The Green Lantern?
John Stewart's Green Lantern, the cool one.
There isn't a cool Green Lantern. I'm sorry.
You picked the Flash. Yeah, have fun.
Flash.
Have fun with
Flash
Ezra
has
Miller.
the Speed Force on his side.
Yeah, you have Ezra Miller on your side.
No, not that one. And not the one from the show either.
So for my defender, I've got Juggernaut.
Oh, good pick.
I'm the
Good
Juggernaut,
pick.
bitch.
And then,
Now he's just going down the list.
yeah, I really am.
Wasting
He
no
doesn't
time.
need to explain the Juggernaut.
No.
He can't be stopped.
I would say there's no explanation
Yeah.
needed for that one. That was just a good pick.
He's a defender for sure. My second pick is gonna be my healer, and she's in a comic that isn't DC or Marvel. It's Kiriko from Overwatch 2.
Okay. So that's the non-DC or Marvel pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't think of the Overwatch comics. Like a lot of people.
God damn, got him.
Kiriko was my favorite healer in Overwatch 2, so I wanted to add her if I...
I will go with my healer now, and it will be my one human character, and that's going to be Alfred Pennyworth, the butler for Batman.
Okay.
That's a fucking good pick.
Okay.
You know, he's a great guy. You know, he's seen it all with Bruce, and he's helped stitch up some of the Justice League members as well, but he doesn't take shit. One of my favorite comic panels is someone's breaking into Wayne Manor to, like, threaten Batman, and he's holding a shotgun saying, "You mistaken my, Bruce's rules for my own." It just blasts the guy.
God damn.
Yeah.
So, you know, he will do his best, but he ain't taking shit.
Hold on, I was doing some research.
He's like,
Not
shit.
for this pick, though. So I can go ahead and make my pick here. I'm also gonna take my healer here,
Okay.
actually. And I have two names for my healer. One, Doctor Strange is a literal doctor,
Yep.
but
Ooh,
he's
okay.
just like a regular doctor, like when it comes to healing.
Hmm.
So I won't be taking him. I'm gonna take Angel here,
Okay, yeah.
who has
Oh,
healing.
that's a good pick.
He can heal himself, and in the comics, he can transfer his powers to anybody that shares his blood type.
Yeah, good pick.
So,
Is he- that's a
Until
good-
you
I
find
don't- I
out
just
that
chuckled
they're
'cause
all
it's like
different blood
none of them are
types.
compatible.
I chuckled because I just pictured right before battle. Wait a minute, what's everybody's blood type?
He's like,
This is
so
obviously post-battle. This is obviously post-battle.
so
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm AB
He's already
positive. Is anyone else?
Yeah, he's already red crossed all his blood into those bags. Everybody
Gotcha.
has one on their person at all times. They have the angel blood
They just
bag on
shotgun it.
them, or it's like in a needle. I
That'd be
need angel
sick.
juice. I need angel juice right now.
That'd be fucking awesome.
All right, so you use both your
Oh.
wild card picks.
Yes, I did. I'd still need a human and a non-DC.
Yep. Jaylene.
So I want to make sure I do this right. So I took a human, a Marvel, and a DC, right?
Yep.
So what else do I need? I
You-
need a non-Marvel DC.
and then 2 wild cards. So anything you want.
Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't fuck this up.
Yep.
So my next one, I'm gonna take my attacker. I'm gonna take Starfire.
Ooh, good
from-
pick.
Yeah, from Teen Titans and other stuff. She's got super strength and super speed. She can fly. She's also trained in martial arts, and she can use energy projection. So basically, big ol' energy blast, and she could shoot it from her hands and eyes. So ouchie. And again, she's been on a team before, and her even are besties. So they're gonna really look out for each other.
Isn't
Yeah.
she alien too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not to undermine your pick, she is sometimes portrayed as being like ditzy and all that, but when she's
She's a woman.
But she's an alien. She's not accustomed to our ways.
I'm kidding.
I
I'm kidding.
wasn't the man writing these comics.
I'm just giving you shit.
But like when it's go
But
time,
when she's pissed off, though,
holy shit,
Yeah.
you best be buckled in.
and I think because she's got a team backing her up, that she'll be
Yeah.
all right.
In the scene, dang it, you know the scene with Cyborg and Starfire.
Mm-hmm.
Put in that scene. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I think so.
It's like, oh, I understand why they don't like you. Because you're part
I thought
robot.
that's what you were. I thought that's what you were gonna bring up. I thought that's what you were talking about. That wasn't for sure.
They discriminate against you because you're part robot, right?
Oh my
Oh
god.
man,
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Jaylene, who's your second pick?
I'm gonna take my supporter next, who also is my non DC, non Marvel. So there is a comic book series of Adventure Time.
Okay.
So for my supporter, I'm gonna take the Ice King. So he's got snow and ice powers. So picture like the other team's attacking and ice wall.
Is that the
Can't
first
get
guy
you.
on your team?
Yeah. Question: the Ice King's a bit of a pervert
sir.
in the show. Do you feel that will be an issue?
See, that's why you gotta watch the show, because he's got an arc where he kind of becomes not a pervert towards the end, and he does like
Kind
become
of
a team player.
becomes not a pervert.
He becomes old enough
all
to
these
where
women
it's
think
almost
he's a
charming.
He can also summon blizzards at will, and he can create
Who's Will?
living beings out of ice and snow. So like he could do like
Then
big
he's like
snow
Elsa.
monsters, or like pretty much, and an army of snowmen if he wanted. He can also fly, so he can kind of go where he needs to protect his team. He is a good protector also, because during the aftermath of the Mushroom War, he was the sole protector of Marceline, and it's basically the only reason she's alive. He's also very desperate for friends, so he will be very happy to be included. So he's gonna really appreciate being on a team. And he also knows how to play the drums, so that's cool.
That's fucking awesome.
All right.
And yes, he is the first man on my team.
All right.
Sorry.
Was that 2 picks?
Yep.
That was 2 picks.
Burguy, it's your turn.
I need a human and I need a non-DC or Marvel hero.
Yep.
With my human, wild card. And this is to activate insane synergy onto my team. I'm going to take Lucius Fox.
Ooh.
And he's just going to outfit the whole thing, him and Batman.
Yep. He's gonna
Are
be
gonna
the guy
give
in the
us all-
chair for you.
We're going to have all the coolest shit
Yep.
every fight.
No, that's a. I like that pick. I like that pick a
And
lot.
I'm taking the Morgan Freeman one.
Once I'm done, put in this code.
We can only use this once.
How many people on
That's how
those
they cut
monitors were
Luigi
jerking it?
Mangione.
Jesus Christ.
It went 2 different
Jesus
ways.
Christ.
We went 2
Jesus.
different ways.
Lucius just throughout the night, it's just like this. Oh my god.
That's him at the McDonald's kiosk. Batman. It's Luigi Mangione. We've got him.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Somebody do their next pick,
All
please.
right.
Dang it.
My next one will be my second wild card pick. For my attacker, I will go with Star-Lord.
Okay.
Ooh, pretty
Yep.
good.
He'll be jetting around, just blasting you.
Blasting tunes.
Yep.
Blasting tunes, too.
You do remember what happened in Infinity War, right?
Hey, that's why he's not leading it. So you know what?
Okay. I just needed you to know that.
And you know what? Alfred will talk sense into him.
Yeah.
Well, you had to call my attacker Ditzy, so I had to, return the favor.
It's just guys being dudes over here.
Okay.
It's just guys being dudes over here. I like that.
Maddie, what are your last 2 picks?
So my last 2 is just my human supporter. It's gonna be Claire Temple from from Daredevil, the doctor that
Okay.
would help Murdoch a lot in his injuries.
Oh, is she a doctor? I thought she was a nurse.
Yeah, nurse, but
Nurse,
she works in the medical field.
same thing.
Same thing.
It's not.
Just a little more
4
schooling.
extra years.
nurses.
Yeah, 4 extra years.
We
of
love
schooling.
nurses. And
Usually
my
the
last,
nurse
And
knows what's
another
going
0
more
on
than
the paycheck,
doctor.
but
I don't think you guys are ready for this.
I'm not.
My last one, which is my wild card, is Hellboy from the Hellboy comics.
Okay.
See,
Alright.
I had him on my list for Defender, and I was going back and forth. You made my last choice easy, Maddie. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hellboy is fucking awesome, and I know he would help out a lot.
All right. My pick. It's my non-Marvel or DC character, and it will be Bigby Wolf from the Fable comics and the Wolf Among Us video game. It's
Among
basically
Us.
Oh, shit.
it's basically the big bad wolf, but he can turn human, turn into a werewolf, and then turn into like a 20-foot tall wolf.
Okay.
Thinking you really like that game.
It's a good story.
This is has to be non-DC, non-Marvel hero.
Yep. Attacker.
Attacker, yeah. I had 2 names for non-Marvel DC hero, not both an attacker. the other one would have been Hancock
Okay.
on support or wild card, I think.
Yeah.
He's kind of a loose cannon. My real pick on attacker, One Punch Man.
Ooh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Just gonna kill
We're
everything
fucked.
in one hit.
Okay.
Is he gonna kill Superman though?
It's never been tried, but there's never been something he came against where he didn't kill him in one punch. So
I was wondering if anyone would go with like mangas or similar stuff to that. So
I just figured it counted because it's a show about superheroes.
yeah, I will count it.
I was
Shout
really
outs
hoping
to
you'd
the
pick Tom Brady.
shout outs to the Class C hero in that show. That's just a guy that rides a bicycle.
Yeah.
Shout outs to him. I always liked him.
Saves a bunch of people.
All right, and Jaylene, finish off this draft with your defender.
So my defender is going to be Beta Ray Bill.
Ooh.
From the Thor comics. So he is. I'm going to send a picture in the Discord because I think you need a visual for Beta Ray Bill.
He's like a horse-looking motherfucker.
He kind of almost looks like a horse dinosaur. No.
No, it's a wild card.
So,
He could have picked Thor.
I don't want Thor. I want Beta Ray Bill.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why right now.
All
so,
right. I'm ready.
1, he's big and strong. 2,
So
he's the one in the comics. He's the one who wields Stormbreaker. He can also yes, he can also lift Mjolnir. He is worthy of that.
Everybody in the comments can lift Mjolnir.
He also could have killed Thor and didn't because he didn't want to kill him, even though
I didn't
he had
even
to
want to
fight.
kill him.
Because
he wasn't ready for it.
I totally could have done it.
He had to fight Thor to prove to Odin that he was worthy enough to not only wield Stormbreaker, but to like carry it as his primary weapon.
That's another thing, though. You could have taken Odin.
I don't want Odin. He's a douchebag. But Beta Ray Bill's a good guy. He is a Corbinite, which is an alien race, and he was a protector of that planet. And then when he started to wield Stormbreaker, he also vowed to protect Asgard, since he is wielding an Asgardian weapon. So he takes protection very seriously. Like Odin, and it's kind of a scumbag.
Kids.
Thor's a little too cocky. He takes his role very seriously. And like he had himself, I think, like genetically modified on his planet to make himself a better protector for his people. So like protecting is very important to him. And I just think he's very valuable in that aspect. He's not gonna let his arrogance or his ego get in the way of protecting his teammates.